Hi guys, this is Mrs. Gastler, and in this video we're going to talk about analyzing forces, which is what we do when we talk about what forces there are and what they're doing and who they're on and who's causing them. So our notes page looks like this here. We've got some spaces to fill out. We're going to start by talking about the agent. The agent is the thing or object or person that is applying the force. That person is the one that is doing the pushing or the pulling. There is only ever one agent per force. There's only one person responsible for it, okay? The receiver is on the other end. They're the thing or object or person on which the force is applied. So the agent is doing the force to the receiver, okay? So the person is being pushed or pulled. The receiver is being pushed or pulled. That means that the receiver can have many forces because lots of people or objects can be pushing on the receiver at one time. I heard a teacher that I worked with previously refer to the agent and the receiver as the dealer and the feeler, and I thought that was wonderful. What a great way to think about it, the dealer and the feeler, okay? So if you can keep those straight, the agent does it, the receiver feels it, the dealer and the feeler. Now the effect is the other thing that we talk about with the analyzing forces. So we're going to look at that one next. So when we talk about the effect, we're talking about what the force is doing or is trying to do. Sometimes it's not effective for a variety of reasons, but it does try to do these things, and it depends on the type of force. We talked about the types of force already, so we've talked about what those forces are trying to do, and whenever we're talking about the effect, we usually include the direction of the force. So let's look at some examples here. Okay, so we've got a picture of a kid here sitting at a desk, and we're going to talk about some of the forces that are involved here. Now there might be some other forces. It looks like the kid is writing. Maybe they're moving their feet. Maybe some other things are happening that we can't tell from the picture. But the first force, and a force that we often include, but we don't always include unless it's the only force, is that of gravity. Okay, gravity, the agent for gravity is always Earth. Okay, unless we're talking about things happening in intergalactic space or some really special case scenario, Earth is usually our agent for gravity. Okay, gravity is acting on the kid. Okay, Earth is pulling on the student. And what does gravity do to the student? Well, it pulls the student down. So there's the direction, and that is what Earth is trying to do. Sometimes it can't pull the student any further down. If the ground weren't there, the kid would definitely fall, right? So that's what Earth is trying to do there. Our other force that we can talk about, because the kid is not going down, something is keeping it from going down. So let's talk about that normal force. Remember that normal force is the support force from the floor or the chair. In this case, the chair. You can see the chair is definitely, the kid is sitting on a chair. So the student is receiving this normal force from the chair, and that chair is holding the student up. Another way we could say is that the chair is supporting the student. We could say that the chair does not let the student fall. It stops the student from falling. A variety of ways that we could say that very same thing. But that is how we analyze the forces on the student. Okay, so that's it for analyzing forces. If you have any questions, ask your teacher. Thanks for watching.